Welcome back to Fascia Fix. Today we are going to be resistance stretching the fascia in our hip flexor area. Such an important area to stretch. Many people sit much more than we should throughout the day, whether we're driving or sitting in the office. And when those hip flexors get shortened, they get tight, what ends up happening is there's a big imbalance with the body in regards to the pelvis. A lot of people will feel really tight in their hamstrings, and when they go to stretch the hamstrings, they only get so far. A better idea is actually to start with resistance stretching the hip flexors first, release that area so that when you stretch the hamstrings, you have more room to work with. So the fascia, just as a quick review, is like a netting. It's really dense and thick, like a tissue that is on top and in between and through the muscles. When that gets really tight or dense, it causes insufficient muscle contraction and in turn also decreased flexibility. So we want to stretch the fascia rather than the muscles. Forever, everyone focuses on stretching the muscles. And although that is important, I think that it is first important to stretch the fascia in the attempts to increase flexibility. So let's tackle those hip flexors. Find a comfortable place on the floor, and a pillow tends to help just with some extra neck comfort in this particular stretch. We're gonna first bring the right leg straight up and the right hand's gonna grab behind the leg. This is more of your base and your foundation, where you can kind of get your power from. Bring your left knee into your chest. Bring it in as close as it will go. Just shorten the hip flexors. The rule is we shorten the area that we're stretching, we add resistance and movement in the opposite direction. So our resistance is going to go towards our chest, and the hand is going to go on top of the thigh. So my knee is pulling in towards my chest, creating tension in my hip flexors on the left. I'm going to use the strength of my left hand and push my knee away. Bring it back in, reset, engage and resist, and then slowly push. You can lift your upper body with it to get a little bit more range. Leg away. Resist the leg in, slowly pushing it out. The benefit here, outside of stretching the fascia, in your hip flexors, you're strengthening both your core, which is awesome, bonus, and your left arm that's doing the work. Good. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Left leg's going up. Hand goes behind the leg. This is your base, your foundation. Right knee comes in towards your chest. Right hand to the thigh. Kick your right knee in till you feel the hip flexor engage. Press your hand into the knee and push the knee away. Bring it in, add resistance. Slowly push the leg away. Maybe curl up for this one. Press that right knee in. Whew. Push it away. Little knee crack there, super normal. Abs are strong, right arm is strong. Let the knees fall into the chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Roll to your side to sit up. Now we just did a few reps on each side. You can do a couple more, switching back and forth, maybe doing 5 on the right, 5 on the left. I'm going to show you one more variation here to add to that one as a way to get a little bit different area of the fascia stretched in the hip flexors. So my right leg's going to go up. Again, my base, right hand behind the knee. Left knee's going to come up. Now I'm going to turn my left knee out a little bit, this direction. I'm still going to push my hand and knee against each other, but as I go, I'm going to push in the opposite diagonal a little bit. Good, as I'm opening the knee, adding resistance, and still pushing it away. One more in this direction, add resistance out, push it away. Good, and then you can bring the knee in a little bit, kind of resisting in the opposite diagonal. So kind of more in the inner hip flexor and push away. Resist the knee in, push it away. I'm getting a workout here. One more. Resist in on that diagonal towards the right shoulder. Push it away. Hug the knees to your chest. Good. Left leg up, right knee to the chest. Open the right knee to the right slightly or turn it out. Add resistance, knee on that diagonal. You're going to push that leg to the opposite diagonal. Resist out. I'm getting a little bit more of the outside hip flexors closer to the hip bone, which on this right side really needs it. And across. Good. Coming down, bring that knee in a little bit. Doesn't go in very far, but even a little bit is enough to change the work. So I'm going to bring my hand inside the knee slightly. Resist in. Push it out. Kick it in. This is a real ab workout, so you're going to probably feel these tomorrow if you're really working it. Last time, resist and open it on the diagonal. Hug your knees to your chest. Maybe reach those feet up to the sky just for fun. Rolling onto your side, coming up. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me for resistance stretching the hip flexors. Give it a try. See how it feels. Maybe try it before going into the hamstrings and seeing if when you then stretch your hamstrings, you might have a little bit more freedom and openness in the hamstrings after releasing the hip flexors. Please leave me a comment below and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep seeing these fascia stretches and see how they can transform your body. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.